And welcome to this first quarterfinal match in the PDC Darts Simulator Legends Tournament. In this matchup, we're going to see Bobby George versus Bob Anderson for the right to make it to the semifinals. This will be a best of 15 match, so let's get to the board. Okay, it is time for darts. We can clearly see that. And I'm having a little trouble with my controls here. And there we go. All right, so Bobby George, escorted by Daniela Alfrey, and Bob Anderson, escorted by Charlotte Wood. Imagine best of 15. I think this should be a really nice matchup. Two pretty even players, similar styles as well. This one could be really close. Both did not have a ton of trouble in their first match, so we will see. Russ Bray on the mic. Bob Anderson won the bull backstage. Here we go. He starts off with a ton. Good start. What can George do for that? Comes back with a ton 40. Both these players like to stay up on the triple 20 even if they miss. And another ton 40. Anderson up by 100. But George hits another ton 40 and is ahead by 40. Pretty good dart so far. You can see the averages there, 100 and 140. Only 82 there, but he does get to a finish. But can Anderson get to a better one? Not really. George needs 139. That's not going to go. But he leaves himself double tops. Anderson needs 141. That will not go either. Will he use the bull to set up? No, but he will leave a two-dart combination. George needs tops. He needs double 10. And he finds double 10 for a 1-0 lead. And a very critical break of throw with that 14-darter. He kicks off with a ton. Anderson going to have to find a break back at some point. He does find a ton, though. Another ton. I mentioned that these two guys like to stay up on the treble 20. Oh, there's a maximum. You will yet to see anyone switch. Unless required to by score, of course. I don't think you'll see a lot of switching. I think you'll just see a lot of treble 20s and a lot of single 20s. These aren't the kind of guys who are going to be throwing them crazy. So he needs 161. He's not going to get it. He used the bull to leave himself a two-dot combination. Anderson needs 121. He needs treble 17. He's not going to get it. He'll go back upstairs. And he leaves himself 64. And Bobby George needs 96. He's going to go for the triple 20s, and he's not going to find it. He leaves double 18. Anderson, oh, there's a miss. 11 for double 16. He cannot hit it. Double 18 for George. Still needs double 18. Still needs double 18. Not going to get it. Anderson needs double 8. Still needs double 8. Looking again for double 8, and he missed inside. Double 9 for George. Still looking double 9. Oh, and he missed inside. Double 4 for Anderson, and he hits it. To break right back. That was a bit of a scrappy leg, one apiece. But he comes back with 41 to leave the door right back open. This is first to 15. Now there's our first cover shot of the day, a triple 19 for a 96 for George. 140 for Anderson. He's trying to take this leg back. This is his throw. And only 60, so Anderson has the darts. 140 here would put him in good control. George can't go out in 6 darts. And he's probably not going to go out in 9 darts either after that. Only 41. Anderson in complete control here. Even a ton would make it almost a cinch. All right, well, he leaves himself a double. This leg is essentially gone. There's really no coming back from this one. Just needs to clean it up. And he will in 1 dart with tops to take a 2-1 lead. Bobby George to throw first here in the fourth leg. And we're back on throw again. Only 45. That's not going to get it done. 80 for Bob Anderson. And only 45 again for Bobby George. Anderson's now stolen the darts. What can he do with them? I shouldn't say he's stolen them. George more gave them away with 2 straight 45s. Now he's behind in the leg. A ton 40, though, will catch him up. Anderson can still get to a finish, though, with a maximum. Well, he's not going to do that, but he does get ton 40. He should get 6 darts from there, unless George gets a big score here, which he's not going to get. He's not even going to get to a finish, only 60. Now Anderson is going to get 6 darts from 181. He may only need 5 after a ton 40 himself 41. All George can do is apply the pressure. 98 will at least make him think about it. He'll likely go 9 for double 16. Yes, he will. And that will be exactly what he does to break the throw and go up 3-1 after 4 legs. 55. Not the start you want when you just broke to go up 3-1. And a ton coming back. Anderson can still take control of the leg, or keep control, I should say, but not with a 60. George has essentially stolen the darts here. What can he do with them? Well, he can give them right back with a 43. This has been a very scrappy leg. There's a ton. No one anywhere near a finish yet. And a ton 40 for George. Anderson will come back. He needs at least a ton 40 here if he wants to get to a finish. 85. Ooh, that's not a good miss. George will get to a finish, barring a disaster. How good of a finish? Well, very good. With a 2-dart combination of 78. Anderson, will he use the bull here? I don't know. Probably not. Not from 161. All right, 78 for George. Going to need 20 for tops. And he finds 20 for tops to break right back, to pull within a leg, and to throw to tie it up. If he can win his own throw, it'll be 3 apiece. And he starts off with 81. Reasonable. This hasn't been a game of big averages, so 81s and tons should be enough to at least keep you interested. There's another ton. No one's really just been pounding in the trebles. Of course, right as I say that, here comes some trebles. And the second maximum of the match. Bob Anderson with a good time for a maximum when going against the throw. George with a ton. Anderson stole the darts with that maximum. Oh, that wasn't a good dart. Oh, bread and breakfast. Oh my gosh. I'll just let Russ Bray call the game. Just scream 180 at us. We all love that. Anderson not even on a finish, and George is on a double. 43, no good. George needs tops. He needs double 10. He finds it to hold the throw and go 3 apiece. Anderson to throw here first in the 7th leg. 100. All he can get. That should be good, though. George, well, there he found a cover shot to get to 96. Another ton. Tons are probably going to be good in this game. No one is just running away with the averages. You can see the averages right there, 87 and just under 93. When you see those kinds of averages, it's going to be about consistency and finishing. You're not going to be needed to pounding in 140s and 180s, at least not to be winning. You don't need that much. Well, a 170. Not that that will hurt. Anderson gets himself down to a 2-dot combination. George barely to a finish, so Anderson needs 71. He's going to need 18. Oh, he missed a big number. You can't do that, Bob. Luckily for him, George is a bit back, but he's given him a chance. He's given him a chance. Double 16, and he can't hit it. Bob Anderson coming back for tops. He misses. He needs double tops again, and he finds it with the 3rd dart. Oh, a huge opportunity lost there. That dart at double 16 for the break would have been huge. And now George could only find 60 on his throw. And Bob Anderson, Ooh, almost punished him to the max. 3 trebles, but 1 drifted into the 5. 135, still a good start. 80 for George coming back. Anderson has stolen the darts with that 135. And he comes back with 96. That's a good use of the 19s. Get down to 270. That's a very manageable number. 100 for George. A ton would leave big fish. Well, he's not going to do that. Oh dear. Oh, 21. That's not what we want to see. Oh dear. 161 left for George. Anderson not on a finish. 96 to get to a crappy finish, but George likely 6 darts from here. 97 leaves 64. Not bad. He's going to need treble 19 here. He's not going to find it. It'll likely go over there. Okay, 93 leaves 60. George needs 48. Double 16. He can't get it. Anderson will need 20 for tops. There's the 20. There's a miss. Oh, and he missed it low. Double 8 for George. Can he find it? Yes, he can. That will tie us up at 4 apiece. Ninth leg, Bob throwing first. And it's now a best of 9 match. 100 at the start. You can see the averages a moment ago, 88 and 90. They seem to be finishing all right, but they're having a little trouble scoring. And of course, right as I say that, Bob Anderson smashes in a 140. We haven't seen a lot of ton 40s. We've seen 2 maximums. Another ton 40. Now they're getting the trebles. Anderson needs a ton to get to a finish. He's going to get more than that. He's going to get down to 121. That's more manageable. George will need a ton 40 to get to a finish. He's not going to do it. 55 only. Bob does not need to go the bull route. Well, we'll never know if he would have actually gone for it, but he does leave double 12. Now there's a ton to apply a little pressure. 3 darts for Anderson. 1 will suffice at double 12 to take a 5-4 lead and hold his throw. George coming back, throwing to tie it at 5. Oh, missed a couple of 20s there. 76 is all he'll get. 100 for Anderson. Take a small lead in this 10th leg. 80 for George. Consistency is all you need in this match. It's been a very scrappy match from a scoring perspective. Who can find consistent tons? Well, there's a ton 40. Anderson can still get to a finish with a ton 40 of his own. Or a maximum will get into even a better finish. George needs to apply the pressure. That's not how you do it, Bobby. Well, that's something. All right. 1-2-1 for Anderson. He's going to need treble 17. He's not going to get it back upstairs to leave 64. 137 for Bobby George. Not going to get it either. Going to go for the 18s. Yes, he's going to leave tops. 64 for Anderson. Oh, there we go. 2 dots for double 8. Try double 4. No, he leaves himself 4. Tops for Bobby George. Misses it high. And now he's in to make it 5 apiece. 2 break darts missed for Anderson, and George cleans it up to make it 5 apiece. 11th leg, Bob Anderson throwing first, and he kicks off with a nice ton 40. 140 again. What can Anderson do? He's looking at this. Another ton 40, and now they're scoring quite nicely. This match is picking up. Tons may not be good enough anymore. What can Bob Anderson do? 85. That may be a costly 3rd dart. See what Bobby George can do. He can do a lot. He can go 145 to himself 116. Good use of the ball there. Anderson not going to take out the 136. Not even come close. Only leaves himself 98. Will George go with the 19s? He will try 19s. He's not going to like it. He'll have to go back to the 19s and only leave 70. Anderson needs double 19. Oh, and he's a terrible dart. 70 left for George. It's going to need tops. He's going to find tops. He breaks the throw to go up 6-5 and is now 2 legs away from the semi-finals. All he has to do is hold throw on his next 2 turns. Starts out with a ton. Anderson replies with a maximum. That is, I believe, his 3rd maximum. 140 for George. Anderson, he's thrown 3 perfect darts. He's thrown 4 perfect darts. I should never ever say that again. 140 for Anderson. A great leg so far by both players. Well, Anderson's going to get to a finish first. Well, it's not going to be much of one. Well, he gets a great third dart to get down to a ton. George needs to apply pressure. Ton would be nice. He'll have to settle for 85. 100 for Anderson. Oh, treble 19 maybe for tops. No, he missed it upstairs. Is George going to go for the bull or will he go right at it? He's going to go for the bull. 16 for the bull. He squares it up and he missed. Tops needed for Anderson. He needs double 10. And he finds double 10 to break straight back. 6 apiece. We are now in a best of 3 match. Anderson to throw, and he kicks off with an 85. George is going to need to break one of the next 2 times as well as hold his throw. Anderson is going to not give him any opportunities to break. He hopes a ton. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this throw. And 60 is not going to do it. Tons will likely carry you to the finish line. 85 may as well. 125. Well, that at least keeps it interesting. Anderson can't have a slack visit here. He finds a ton to get to a finish. What kind of pressure can Bobby George put on him? Oh, look at this. Ton 40. This may need to go, the 131. Not a great number, and it's not going to go. But he does leave double 18. George with 76. How's he going to take it? He's going to go for double 8. He's going to find double 8 for the break. He's now throwing for the matchup. 7-6. What a great setup and what a great finish. And he kicks off his own throw with a ton 40. He is just taking control of this match. 2 big legs in a row, and he will be marching into the semifinals. Uh-oh. Well, he finds a cover shot of 65 after 2 slack darts. Anderson's going to need a big score here. And right on cue, he finds 140. George, a big visit here. What can he find? A huge visit, perhaps. 140 gets him down to 156. He's the first to a finish. What can Anderson do? Only 55. 6 darts from 156 for George. Is he going to get down to a double? No, but he's on a 2-dot combination. All Anderson's going to do is apply the pressure and hope. Well, he did his job. Will George do his? He'll need 16 for tops. Oh, he's going to go double 18. Oh, and he missed double 18. Anderson back to the board for 66. He needs double 18. He needs double 9. He finds double 9. We are going to a deciding leg. It's 7 apiece. Bob Anderson to throw. 2 match darts missed by Bobby George in the 14th leg. And Anderson starts off with a ton. What can Bobby George answer with that? He answers with a ton of his own. It's a game of 401 to go to the semifinals. Here comes Anderson with a 177. He couldn't have found a better time for that. Only 100 for George. Anderson's going to get at least 6 darts from 224. He finds a ton. He's to a very good finish first. George needs them all to even make this interesting. Well, he at least gets to a finish to at least make Anderson think about it. 1, 2, 4, 14 or treble, double 11. Whoa, what a way to go out with a 1, 2, 4 finish. That is some cracking darts for Bob Anderson. Firing a 12-darter in a deciding leg. That is absolutely brilliant. Wow. What a match of darts we had right there. You see the stats there at the bottom of your screen. A 95.87 average for Bob Anderson, a 92 average for Bobby George. They had 5 maximums. They each were a little sketchy on the doubles, especially later in the matches when the pressure was on. But wow, what a cracking game of darts we had there. Both players had their chances, but Bob Anderson took the game completely away with a 12 in the last leg. So, hope you had a great time watching this match. I certainly had a great time calling it. So, be sure to join us next time as we continue this wonderful tournament.